So for the last year or so, I've been using this guy here, a Corsair K70 RGB keyboard, for my computer, for everything, typing, gaming, just smashing the spacebar, and I've loved it. It's great. The RGB lighting is very cool, but more importantly, the MX Browns, the Cherry MX Browns that are on it, and the keycaps, very nice, very high quality. And the build quality is, astounding. It's made of aluminum and some very, very nice plastic. This wrist rest is, I wouldn't get another keyboard without it. As far as features go, and quality of the product, it's amazing. It's a great thing. But the one complaint I have with it is it's too damn large. I do like having a number pad. It's very useful for typing in numbers and whatnot, but you already have a number pad up here on the top. I don't need the space. And luckily enough, I've got friends who are willing to take this off my hands, so I picked myself up this bad boy here. This bad boy, this is in a box. This bad boy here. This is one of the brand new K65 RGB RAPIDFIRE keyboards. It's got the new Cherry MX speed switches, so they're kind of like Reds, but a little bit shorter. They're supposed to compete with those Roamer G switches on Logitech boards. It's supposed to be pretty cool. Different from MX Browns. I like the Browns, but I also like Reds, so this shouldn't be too crazy. And with that extra speed, I don't know, maybe 80-80ing in CSGO will be a little bit easier. Who knows? We'll have to see how it fares for typing, though. Don't know, really. It's still an LED RGB backlit keyboard, so you can wow your friends with your crazy rainbow backlighting. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to use it a bit, and then I'll get back to you on how I think it fares in comparison to the K70 RGB with Browns instead of Cherry MX speed switches. Alright, let's take a look at this. You know, if you'd asked me before, I would have said I was worried about the font on these new keycaps. Apparently the idea is that the larger font lets the light from the LEDs come through a little bit better. Seems legit. These new end cables are slightly different too, I suppose. Fun fact. Alright, let's just hook this baby up. So check that out. There it is hooked up. Doing its old RGB thing. I haven't set up any cool profiles for the lighting for it yet. Probably will. I'm gonna go ahead and play a CSGO match or something. See how I like the new RAPIDFIRE speed switches. Alright, so finished testing it, and I've got some thoughts. Is it a straight upgrade over Browns? No, not necessarily. I've liked most of the choices between the Cherry MX switches. It's kind of just a side grade, an alternative. Are they faster? Absolutely. It's not like tap the switch and it'll actuate, but compared to these old Browns, where you've got to go about twice as far to actually actuate the switch, it's very, very fast. Doing the whole movement canceling in CSGO, canceling an A with a D, you know, that was much faster. Maybe easier. It's not like the crazy night and day performance that you feel going from a rubber dome keyboard to a mechanical keyboard for the first time. This is absolutely a side grade, and it's not going to affect the performance as much as going from like a crappy 800 DPI mouse to some crazy 8000 DPI mouse, though. I've got that, and I don't even use 8000 DPI. It's quieter too, which is always an upside. I'd say for typing, Browns are still superior. For gaming, which is, honestly what I got this keyboard for, what I've got my K70 for, I can type on anything, I would say it might be superior. Is it better? Not necessarily. Is it worse? Not at all. Is it something different? Yes. And I was looking for something different. And I was definitely looking for something shorter, because I don't have a whole lot of space to work with here. In that regard, it's much better. I put the old WASD keycaps on for the heck of it afterwards, but not actually going to use them. They feel kind of weird. The same texture is here on the spacebar, but I don't notice it at all. It's nothing jarring. I've got it hooked up so I can switch modes with the pause break key here. So I've got, the standard spiral rainbow thing, a different rainbow thing, a left to right rainbow thing, something they call rainfall. Here's a regular white keyboard with just that J key lit blue, because what the heck. This one looks like it's just a regular dark keyboard, but ripples when you press it, every color of the goddamn rainbow. Here's another white keyboard that changes color when you actually press the key so that you, can look like you're typing on Lucky Charms. Here's one with just a whole bunch of colors and different zones I set up. So in conclusion, is it better than my old K70 RGB? No. Is it just as good? Yes. Is that a great thing? Yes, because the K70 RGB is a wonderful keyboard. It's also much smaller, which, you know, gives me much more space here where space is very limited. Alright, so there's a quick and largely useless sort of review and unboxing and impressions of the K65 RGB RAPIDFIRE. If you liked it, leave a like. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.